Hi everyone, welcome to the Sugar and Crumbs Kitchen. Well, we are in for a great night tonight, and you know why? Because we're surrounded by shoes. Don't girls just
You
love
bought
shoes?
your shoe collection out, have you, Carol?
I only wish. I remember the days when I could wear things like this. Can't wear them anymore. But how fabulous are these?
Size 3?
Eh?
Oh.
So in the kitchen tonight, you can hear I've got Simon in the kitchen. Hi Simon.
Hi.
And we've also got the lovely lady over there called Kim Firth. Hi Kim.
Hi.
Some of you will remember Kim. Kim's been in the kitchen quite a few times. She was a big advocate of the DK applicator with Gwen Firth. That's the dragé kiss. And Kim has done some amazing designs. And one of my most favourite ones was the pillow cake. And we do have that on a live somewhere. It was stunning. So she did the most amazing, beautiful pillow cake. She's also been in the kitchen and done lots of other things here in the kitchen. But I've asked her, will she come back and do her shoes? And she was just going to do it before the second lockdown, and then it couldn't happen. So we've managed to get you over now, haven't we? So I want her to talk you through all the shoes that she's doing. She's going to show you how to make a kit. Now, I've got to be honest, I have not been able to buy many kits. The supplier here in the UK only had 6 kits left available. So if you want them, on our website there's only 6 large kits and there's 3 mini kits, okay? So the mini kits work exactly the same, they're just a smaller version. So if anybody wants them, they're under the brand New York Cake Kit. So and it's just shortened NY Cake, and you'll find them there under the brand. But I've only got 6. When I can get some more, I'll get some more. I've been trying to get them and save them up, and they've been slowly disappearing. So the live tonight, Kim's going to show you through this, and then she needs a bit of a time for a break. So I'm going to show you quite a few things. I'm going to talk to you about, you've seen the video, you've all been loving the video of the Wonder Dust. Well, this was the cake that Rachel did last week, so I'm going to cut it in half for you because quite a lot of you were curious what it looked like when it was cut, so I'm going to cut that. I'm also going to show you a new brand. We've got Lissy Lou brand registered with us, so I'm just going to bring out some of their stuff. We're not going to use them tonight because we're going to do a live tomorrow afternoon. Because while I've got Kim here for the week, she's going to be doing lots. Because she's an amazing cake artist. So I said, right, Kim, so Tuesday afternoon, Thursday afternoon and Thursday night. She only gets Wednesday off.
That's an extra one you've thrown in there.
Yes, I know. So you know what I'm like. It's all for you girls, isn't it? You just want to learn. And while we've got her here, you know what? Come on, let's get her to show you all these fabulous skills. So I'm going to sit down over here, start reading comments now. And then when Kim's ready to let me come back in again, when she needs some drying time, we'll go through all the things I've said. So make sure you give lots of love hearts for her. We're great. We're glad to have you back.
Right, ladies. Hi. I'm going to talk you through each one of these. They're all made with the same kit. In fact, I'll show you the kit first. If we have a... Let me move these out of the way a bit. If we have a look, it is...
That's what I need to catch from it.
Yeah. It's the NY Kate Stiletto heel shoe kit, which is a really, really nice kit. And in it are the shoe former, the heel former, and these are the soles and the other bits that go around. Now these are in clear, but what I do is I make my own in paper, and it's easier for you to see as well if I use my own.
So you just draw around them, but you can explain that afterwards.
Oh yeah, yeah. And that's the former for the shoe while you're making it. So that's the kit with all the instructions. It's a great kit. I love it.
We've got a fantastic audience, Kim. There's 383 people watching.
Oh, good.
So hello everybody. I'm sure you're going to love having Kim in the kitchen. You sound nervous, Kim. Are you a bit nervous?
I've not done it for a while, have I?
Know. Don't worry.
And I haven't been talking to people for a long time, so the only people I talk to are myself. So.
I've never had such a funny email off Kim that shows back here in the kitchen being able to talk to people.
Well, it makes a difference. Right, I'll start with this one. As you can see, it is quite easy to make. I know people say it isn't, but it is.
Isn't it a beauty?
Yeah.
And to show that on the overhead, if you further out.
So
yeah.
you just lie it down and turn it round, and then show the back in that. Just do it slowly so they can catch it. Look at the detail, isn't it
Yeah.
marvellous?
I'm not used to this, am I? Different system to when I was here last time. Right, the colours I've used on most of these are the Colour Splash.
And a bit of fractal.
And a bit, yeah, right. I'll get to the fractal in a minute. That one is, I can't remember what pink it is.
It's only pink. There's pink and there's pale pink.
It'll be pink then. That's pink. That one is the...
You said to me, was it jade?
Jade, that's the jade, yeah. Red.
Yeah, peacock.
Peacock, yeah.
Isn't it stunning? Aren't they stunning?
That's the raspberry. And that is the navy blue.
Which you would never think was navy blue, would you?
No, because it does make a lot of different colours, so that is really, really nice. So I'm going to demonstrate how to do that one.
Yeah.
And show you how to do the little buttons on the side. And we've got a nice surprise for you. Can I tell them now?
Yeah, of course you
Right,
can.
okay. I have come up, as you know, if you ladies who like shoes, square toes are in at the moment.
I love square toes.
So I've come up with my own square toe pattern. So I think we're going to let you all have one. Anybody who buys the kits gets
Anybody who
a
buys
shoe
a cut, I'm
pattern
going to
as well.
photocopy the template and put it in the box for you.
Yeah, so we've got that.
Not me.
Not me.
Must be me upstairs then. That's my template, and I don't only do the shoe, I've got the sole as well. So you can see them both.
Yeah.
And that is the sole, and I've also done an inner for the sole.
Is that for the pointy toe ones?
Yeah. Well, this
Fabulous.
isn't quite pointy toe, but I can do pointy toe.
Yeah.
I just add a little bit extra. I'll show people how to do
Well,
it.
they're all saying they're
That's the
absolutely
front.
stunning. They're all saying they're absolutely stunning and they're amazing.
Good.
So when you get your kits, the not these bits, because these are Kim, she's developed these bits herself, but the other bits, they're in clear, is it like acetate, is it?
It is, yeah.
But because of the live tonight, we've done them in paper so that you can see them, because here's the kit here, if you just hold
So you
it under that
you
camera.
can't really see it, can
Yeah.
you?
So if Kim used these tonight, you'd really struggle. So when you get the kit, yours is clear. Yeah, Simon would struggle to show you these.
Yeah.
So Kim has done them in paper so that you can use the paper for them.
I actually do them on card. As a cake decorator, you know that we always have lots of lids spare when we're using the boxes, because the cakes are too high for the boxes.
Yeah,
So
it's
we've
true,
always
that.
got lots of lids spare. So I save my lids and do the patterns with them, which is
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, everybody, 420 people we've got watching now, so everybody is saying how stunning they are.
Thank you.
Now, I introduced Kim to Colour Splash many years ago. So when she come in tonight, I said to her, Kim, what colours are they? Because I really think they're stunning. And she went, they're Colour Splash. I was like, oh, really? But aren't they stunning? I'm well pleased with them. And a couple of fractal ones, haven't you?
Yeah.
So-
The fractal one is
There.
yeah. That's the fractal.
Yeah. Do you want to show them that one as well?
Yeah.
So here's one of the
So
square
this-
toe ones.
That's the square toe one.
And everybody's saying that they love square toes because it makes their feet look smaller.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
Karen, who was here before, she says she wears square toes because she's got chubby feet.
Well, I can remember the square toes when they were out last time. But that is a very, very delicate one made with the azure.
And what blue? And was that the azure?
Azure, yeah.
So this is the fractal azure colours, and she's used this colour for all those three colours on there, were they?
Yes,
Yeah.
for those.
So just different
and
shades.
very, very pale one
Yeah.
for that one, because I wanted it to be a summery
That's
colour.
stunning. That. Yeah. Love that.
So,
Yeah. So I hope you're all going to enjoy tonight. So I'm going to get Kim to put these all back
these
out of the
out
way.
of the way.
And we feel very fragile in here. I'm frightened of walking past anything. So like I say, if you do want the kits, at the moment they come from a company, I don't even know if they're based in New York actually. Do you want to just pass us that paperwork there? So they come from a company, they're called New York Stiletto heel kits. They do the 4.5 heel, and then they do the mini shoe kit as well. So I've got only 6 of these in stock, of the larger ones, and only 5 in stock of the minis. So if you do want them, make sure you jump on and buy them, because I can't get any more. I actually had a telephone call with the supplier on the way home from work tonight to see if they could get me any more, and they're struggling to get them.
Right, what I'm going to do first is demonstrate how to make a heel. I'm going to find my paste, here it is.
Yep. And what colour are we going for tonight, Kim?
I think we'll go for the navy blue, which is slightly different to that one because I've put more blue in it.
So Kim's not using our kit, because if we used our kit, she'd only be able to use the heel really, and it would have meant that we would do one down on a set to sell. So she's actually going to use her own kit, which is basically the same kit but from a few years ago. So
I've had it a while. I've used it a long time.
Yeah. Well, you've been doing shoe. Have you not done a shoe here before?
No.
No, I think you just brought them, really, haven't you?
Yeah, I've been doing shoes for a long time.
Yeah, because Kim has done some amazing shoes. The nicest one I ever saw was the one that you used with the dragé kiss with pearls all over it, wasn't
The one
it?
that I did
Stunning.
Cake International.
Yes, absolutely stunning.
Loved it. That's
Yeah.
lovely.
Have you still got it?
No, it did fall apart.
Did it?
Yeah.
It was stunning.
Along with the cake.
It had plenty of visits in this kitchen though, didn't it?
Yeah, it did. Right, I've already prepared this, so it shouldn't take much to get it ready.
So what was you saying before? One of the things with making these is take your time and have some patience, wasn't it?
Yeah, there are 1 or 2 rules that if you follow, you won't have any trouble. A lot of people say, well, my shoes break and this won't happen and that won't happen. What you do is you use a very, very good florist paste. I use the Squire's Kitchen purely because it dries a lot quicker than any of the others that I've used. So it's really, really good.
I'm just going to go and check our stock because it says the 4.5 is out of stock already. Okay. So I'm just going to go and check the stock, okay? And so I'm going to let Kim carry on talking to you, so I won't be here, but I just want to check because I'm sure they were in stock today. They were over the weekend, but we did know that Kim was coming in this weekend, so maybe a few people have got them before you came in. Yeah. So I'll leave you to get on with the live then.
Right, so brute force and ignorance. You've got to push it in and make sure that it goes right into the mould. If you don't get it right in, then your heel doesn't come out very well.
You don't need to shape it into a more of a heel shape to start.
No, I mean you can do, but I don't. It just seems a waste of time to me, really. So push it in and then use your rolling pin to make sure that it goes all the way. This is the bit I enjoy actually. And you've got to hope that it's gone all the way. You don't know whether it's perfect until you start getting it out. Small palette knife. And break it off. Try and get it as smooth as possible once you've got it finished. Don't worry too much because you're going to be putting a liner in it once it's done. So there you go. So you want to do overhead?
Okay.
Yeah, where am I? Here we are. And now I'm going to put it in the freezer 15 minutes. And Carol said she would come and do something while we were waiting, but she's not here, so I shall carry on.
Oh dear.
We know what Carol's like. Freezer, which is the freezer?
There's one here.
Thank you. So that goes in for 15 minutes and then it's a lot easier to take it out. Right.
So this is the bit where Carol's talking.
Yeah, well I can start on the sole. If I start on the sole, then I've got some, I know what I'll do. I've got some heels already prepared, But what I'm going to tell you people is that you can actually use, to finish it off, because sometimes you get it's quite rough, you get rough edges, you can actually use sandpaper. This isn't the sandpaper that you use in woodwork, which is what my husband does. This is a sandpaper where it doesn't come off. I don't know what they call it, but you can use it to clean it up and get rid of all the rough edges. You just get a really nice finish. And then what you've got to do is make sure that it's the right height. I've got a few formers here, and it's got to be the right height. If it's not the right height, then it's going to make a little lip, and it doesn't look very good. So I'm just going to give it a little bit of a sand. I think that'll be okay. So if you look, you make it the right height. That way, isn't it? Yeah. So that's ready. So I'm going to roll out the gum paste, or filled paste. It's already there. Instructions, I've got to do it on here. Now I can roll it out on this counter with my favourite rolling pin. And I'm glad Carol's not here. I know what she says about this rolling pin, and I know she's got me in trouble with it before, so...
Why?
Oh, wait until she comes back. People get...
I'll tell you what, talk about fastest fingers first. Right, we've only got mini kits left.
Wow.
So what I've just done, I've just put in stock that one that you've just opened here. Yeah. And I've let the lady know. And then we've got 5 mini kits. The mini kits are exactly the same, except that you're just going to make a smaller shoe. So if you want one, and as soon as the supplier gets more in, I will have more in. Don't worry about it. I'm on it. I'll be on the website. I'll be looking all over the place for you.
Now what you need to know when you're doing the sole is don't make it too thin. If you make it too thin, that is your structure. So your sole, you need to be quite a decent depth. So
lots of people are in shoe heaven.
Shoe heaven?
Yeah.
Wow.
Absolutely stunning. They're so realistic.
Ah, that's not enough. Tell you what, I've got more of the other. Got more of that, I'll do that one first. Yeah, I've got more paste of this. A bit stiffer.
Oh, no way. I've just told the lady who's asked for it and she said it's already gone.
Oh no.
I'm sorry, Natasha. I messaged her straight away. I did message you straight away, Natasha. I'm really sorry. Somebody must have been watching as well. I feel really bad.
So you're getting a bonus with the square sole, and
yeah,
that'll be nice.
So Kim and I are off down to the warehouse tomorrow morning, getting them photocopied and put them in the kits. So I am sorry, I have been trying to get these kits for a long time. They are really lovely. So Elaine Lawson is asking me, Kim, how long does it take for the heel to dry?
I would leave it, if you're doing the heel first and not using it straight away, then I would leave it for, I would say 3 or 4 days to make sure it's really set.
Would you leave it in the mould for 3 or 4 days, or
No.
would you take it out?
No, take it out of the mould
Yeah. So they can make a few molds. They can make a few heels.
Oh
can't
yeah,
they?
yeah, make quite a few. I normally have a good stock when I'm making a few. But yeah, just roll it out.
And Jane McDougall says, Kim, could you make her a gold pair, please, and a size 4?
These are about a size 4.
Yeah, they are. You don't get a square toe. So can I just tell you, you don't get a square toe. Kim has come up with this idea, and she said to me tonight, Carol, would you like me to draw out my square toe for you, and then you can photocopy it and put it in the kits? And that was only this afternoon. So if you bought the kits previously, you wouldn't have got one, but I'm more than happy to email. If you bought it off me, if you bought a kit off me, and you can send me your order form and tell me you bought it off me, I will be more than happy to email you one. If you are buying the kits that are going to leave the warehouse tomorrow, then me and Kim are going down to the warehouse tomorrow. I'll pop one in.
I'm really pleased with these square toes.
Yeah.
Pizza cutter or sharp knife. And I like to use a pizza cutter and just go around. And if it's cardboard, like this is, it's quite easy to do it.
So
you can see the thickness. That is about 4 millimeters. So it's quite it's a lot of people think, well, is it going to look a bit clumpy? But it doesn't. It looks really, really nice.
So just let me just ask you now, was the heel mould in the freezer for 15 minutes?
It will be.
It will be.
It is.
It is in the freezer now.
Oh, have you already done the heel then?
Yeah.
Great. So June Barrett says, Carol, I bought the big rolling pin a while back, and I just noticed that Kim has spacers on the end. Do you sell the spacers? I don't. Where have you got them from, Kim?
They're mine. But I need the spacers because of my arm. So
right. So
it is an accident.
You know where to go. We're not going to tell you.
No, what I'm going to tell you is they're 3 mil. Are they 3 mil those spacers?
The one I've got is 4 mil, but you
4 mil.
do 3 mil, don't you?
But I actually sell spacers for rolling out that I like that are 3 mil. And do you think that they're fine? Because when I spoke to you before about them, you said they were fine, didn't you?
Yeah.
Strips.
Yeah, they are. They're fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I sell spacer strips, which, to be fair, are suitable then for when you're doing your rolling out of your sugar paste. You just put them on and you just roll your rolling pin along, and that will make them nice and even. And they're called Sugar and Crumbs spacers. So that they look like long rulers. That's the only way I can describe them.
Yeah. When you've cut it out, just check that everything is nice and smooth.
And if you have the spacers, because Kim's going to use a smaller rolling pin as well, if you have the spacers, you can use your spacers for any rolling pin.
Yeah.
I did tell Kim I had a set here, and then when we went to look for them, we didn't.
This heel I've already had a go with the sandpaper, so that should be ready. That should be okay. Actually, no. Some of them are different heights, so I'll just sand this down a little bit more.
So the square toe is Kim's design. So she's done that. She's measured it out. She's worked on it. So if you have bought a kit off me in the past, I will more than happy email one over to you.
I just wanted to try something different. I wanted to have a look and see. Oh, don't you get one?
You don't drink milky coffee. Sorry, John's just brought me in a milky coffee.
Right, what I'm forgetting to do is show you how to finish your heel off before you attach your sole to it. Come, let me try another. I've got so many different colours that.
So Jacqueline there is, she's bought the spacers off me before. She said they're brilliant. They're the right thickness, and they're 3 mil. They're perfect for everything.
Yeah. Right, I'll cover that up for a bit. that to dry.
So what
out.
Kim is using here, it's called, what are they called? I forgot what they're called.
Don't know.
It's Saver, isn't it?
Pardon?
Something Saver.
So these here to keep your sugar paste or modelling paste, stop them from drying out. We do have them on our website, the Sugar and Crumbs one, and I can't freaking think what it's called.
I don't know.
I'll go and have a look. When can you sandpaper the heel?
The heel's got to be completely dry
Yeah.
to sandpaper it. What I'm going to do tonight is, I can't actually put the heel on and finish the shoe tonight. Not the one that I've got in the freezer, but I would be able to do it tomorrow.
Are you going to finish your shoe tonight?
I'm going to finish one shoe tonight.
You're going to finish one shoe tonight.
Yeah.
So you're going to get one complete shoe tonight, and then Kim's going to go over it again tomorrow for you.
Yeah,
So
and
we're
I'll
doing
finish the blue shoe tomorrow.
Yeah, so we're doing a live at 2 o'clock tomorrow, and by then I'll hopefully find some more shoe kits for you. I'm not saying I can, but hopefully I will have.
You're not promising.
No. The supplier who I buy them off hasn't got any and doesn't know when they're going to get any more.
Right, I want this to be nice and thin, so I'm going to put it through the... Oh, this one, I'm not used to this one. This is a brand new one.
It's a brand new one. So this here is, I bought many years ago. I actually bought a copper one to go with my mixer. But my son gave me this one back and took the copper back. And it didn't really matter because I never used it anyhow. Until Kim comes in, can I use that? Right, yeah. Okay. Nice to see it being used.
So if you make it nice and thin, because what you're doing is you're putting an insert there just to cover any imperfections and just finishes the shoe off nicely. So this one ranges from 1 to 9. 9 being the thinnest, so I'm going to do it on a 6. I've broken it already, Carol.
You've done what? Don't ask me to repair it, I've no idea. I've never even taken it out of the box.
I haven't broken it.
No way.
Oh,
Hold on. It's not moving.
Don't ask me for my help, I've no idea what to do with it. I've got other things to look for here. I'm looking for this clear mat. Fresh mat. Stay fresh mat, that's it.
No, it's broken. I've broken it.
It can't be broken. We've only just taken it out of the box.
It's not turning.
Eh? Well, it's a good job I'm phoning that supplier tomorrow, isn't it? I'm just going to have to explain to him that I bought it 2 years ago. Right, you lot are my witnesses now. This just came out of the box today.
You've bought it and I've broken it straight away. I'll have a look at it.
I've never even
in a
used
bit.
it. I've never even taken it out of the box. Don't worry.
Are we all right here? Right. Just place your shoe on it,
Yeah, well done, Margaret. Stay fresh, Matt.
then go around it again with your either sharp knife or your pizza cutter. Don't do it right down to the bottom. Do it to where the pattern is for the heel, for the heel tip.
So it says, Margaret says, sometimes you have to take the wheel at the end off and reattach. I think we might need Simon's attention.
So I've really, I've
do you need it
dismantled.
again?
I've dismantled it. Not at the moment. No, we should be all right for a bit. Right, I want some glue. No, I'll not use glue. I use water. You can use water, or you can use edible glue. I like to use water when I'm attaching this. A little bit of water on it.
And then somebody else says the handle needs tightening.
Well, I'm glad
Yes.
everybody else knows.
We'll be getting Simon on it.
It just finishes your shoe off nicely.
Yeah, so sorry if you've missed out on the big kits. I did only have 6 in, and to be fair, John started advertising. What? Oh, I'm nudging the camera. So John did put a post out earlier on tonight to say what we were doing, and it looks like it's they've all sold from that post. And the one that I just put in stock, I am so sorry. The lady it was intended for has lost it. I am sorry. Somebody beat you to it.
Somebody's feeling really, really smug now that they've got it, aren't they? Right, I'm going to, for the tip for this, I'm going to use black, I think, so that it shows up better. And I'm going to roll it out by hand.
So some of you are asking about the paintbrushes. I've got some beautiful flat paintbrushes arriving very soon. So I'm just waiting for them to arrive. They're nice thin ones like this, but I've bought them in for lustering. So when you want to do some lustering.
They are nice brushes, aren't they? Lovely and soft. Right, all you need is just a little thin strip.
While it's quiet, I'll say hello to our YouTubers.
Oh yeah.
Hello, YouTubers.
Hello, YouTubers.
Oh,
Hi, Jill,
I
Patricia.
was just going to say,
Oh,
is your
yeah.
mate Jill there?
Yeah, Jill's there.
we're already on YouTube then.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh wow. Right. I eyeball it, I don't measure it because I've done so many.
So the pasta machine maker, I think you can, if you've got a KitchenAid, I think you can get one that pops on the KitchenAid, can't you?
I think you can with a Kenwood as well.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I should
I
do
think
think
so.
you can. Yeah. So I don't sell the pasta machines. I think if you want one, I don't even know what model that is. What model is that? I've got a box somewhere.
It's Atlas 150.
Pardon?
Marcato?
You'd be best off bringing the box up. We'll show it you later on anyhow. Select Island, I'm hoping they're going to be dispatching this week for Select Island. So I've not had a notification yet, but he did hope that he would get it out the back end of last week or sometime this week. So I'm hoping by the back end of this week it'll be on its way. Yes, Pelvy says you can get one for the Kenwood.
You can. I thought you could.
So the round cutting mats that you're looking at, these pink ones, I've had a look at buying them. They do work out a little bit expensive, but I'm actually going to ring the supplier tomorrow to see if he can do anything better on price. And then I intend to get them in pink and grey to go with your pink and grey boards. Extra large pink boards are back in stock tomorrow. So all of you, are you all excited about your boards? And apparently I've got to do a live on how to look after the boards.
You've done that.
And I've also got to do a live on how to put a cake school box together.
You've done a board stroking class.
A board stroking class. I think it's got to be a regular board stroking class.
So that's your tip.
That's lovely.
So that's finished off nicely.
Yeah.
Any little thing?
It makes a massive difference, doesn't it?
It does. It finishes your shoe off nicely.
Yeah,
so
it does.
there's a
And
few
where would you
little
get the
bits.
sandpaper from? I've not seen this sandpaper before, and Kim was saying her husband said to Kim, "You best tell Cara to start stocking it and selling it." And then I thought, well, I'm sure you might all want to go to the hardware store.
I should imagine any DIY.
Yeah.
I mean, I know he bought his in online because he bought it in bulk, but you should be able to get them from any DIY
Yeah.
place. Right, so back to this. My heel is done.
So the Stay Fresh mats are perfect if you like to do flowers, flowers or something like this. When you've cut out your sugar paste, you can't. Sometimes you don't want to keep popping it in a Ziploc bag. So these are really handy, and believe it or not, they do keep them nice and fresh.
Put your heel on. A lot of people say that you stick you stick pins around and put bits around it to hold it in place, but I don't think you need to, really. I don't anyway, so just make sure that your heel is straight.
Do you know what grit it is, Karen? Kim?
You could, there's also...
It's quite special.
Is it special stuff, that, is
Yeah,
it?
it's not normal
Well, guess,
sandpaper.
I know I've never seen it before.
I have used ordinary.
I tell you what I'll do, I'll get Kim's husband to tell me what it is, and I'll see if I can buy some in bulk.
Yeah.
And then
It's ideal because it doesn't shed.
Yeah.
So, and because all the bits go through it, it doesn't
Yeah.
clog up.
Yeah.
So it really is good.
Yeah.
So for now,
It's alright, we'll be on the phone to Kim's husband later. Hey, you rascal, where did you get this stuff from?
that's your square-toed shoe.
Isn't that fabulous? Alright, it's looking great already, isn't it?
It's not. It's the inner.
I know, I was thinking it's a bit short, that, isn't it?
Right.
Have we got it
Okay.
wrong, Kim?
Yeah.
Pardon?
Oh.
She's cut the inner.
I have. I've cut the inner. I've done it wrong. Oh, I'm going home. Please, please, I'm going home.
Well, the good thing is, the ladies now know you can make a mistake as well. I was thinking a bit short, that, isn't it? You're right on your heels.
Do you want to take over?
Mr. Kim posted the name of it earlier. Kim's husband told us earlier the name. Oh, well, there you go then. Great.
Oh, okay. Oh, he's
Right.
obviously watching. Sorry, love.
Oh, it's wet and dry sandpaper.
Okay.
Yeah, they're all coming up. It's wet and dry sandpaper. Hey, look at them.
It's not just normal wet and dry sandpaper.
It looks like it's sandpaper that's used with water. Right, good. Well, I don't need to worry about it. You can go and do it yourself now.
So he's showing them all.
Somebody says it may be glass sandpaper.
I'm just all guessing.
It's a brand. So Rita Guy says it's a brand used a lot in wood to smooth it out, which makes sense because that's what your hobby does, doesn't it?
It is,
Make
yeah.
stuff with wood, right?
Yeah.
So Kim's going to give you a second go at learning how to do this, just in case you didn't catch it the first time.
I did it on purpose.
Absolutely, you were testing us, weren't you?
Yeah.
I must admit, you put it on there and I was thinking it's looking a bit short, but I thought, I'll shut my mouth because it'll all come together nicely.
Oh, God. One of these days they'll lock me up. Right, try again.
So Carol said you could use a pumice stone. I don't know whether you could you use a pumice stone on
No,
it, do you
it's
think?
a bit hard. It's,
Yeah, it's a
doesn't
bit.
flex with you.
Yeah.
You need it to
Yeah, pumice stone
go
is
to the
hard.
curves.
Yeah, pumice stone's hard. You need it so it's flexible for the curves, Carol.
Yeah.
Well, you would really, because you won't be able to get it round some
You
of
could-
the things.
You
You
end up
could
with
you
lots
could
of
use
flat
it
spots on it.
for doing flat bits, but
Anyway,
then
they like it. It's take two.
I think
Oh, she is nervous. She hasn't done a live for ages. Come on, Kim, get yourself together.
It's the bright lights and the pressure, isn't it?
She come in tonight and she went, this has changed.
everything's changed, and I've been locked up since March. They don't let me out very often.
Your emails were funny. How excited she was.
Right, so we'll get there in the end. And it passes more
They
time.
said you dealt with that very calmly. You're so calm.
I'm calm.
Yeah.
I try to be.
Yeah, you're always calm. You're always very chill.
I'm going to get. I'll take those off and do it a little bit thinner.
There you go. There you go. These are 4 mil. She needs to do them thinner. You need our pastry strips. And to be fair, if I'd remembered to have picked them up from the warehouse, we would have had a set. Who's got our pastry strips?
It's not just me.
Who's got our pastry
It's not
strips?
just me
They're
that makes
brilliant.
mistakes.
Elaine Lawson says, bless your heart.
Well, I can laugh, which is... There we go. Right size. Take 2.
So what Kim has just put on the rolling pin are 4 mil spacers, but she really wanted 3 mil, and I told her that I had spacers here, and when I got home I realised I didn't. So she's having to make do with these, but ideally she wants 3 mil spacers. And we sell the 3 mil spacers, but not to wrap around the rolling pin. Ours are straight. They're like big long rulers. That's the only way I can describe them to you.
They do the same job.
They do exactly the same job, but to be fair, they're ideal for all your normal sugar paste.
I've got some blue ones in there if you want to show them.
Well, they're not the same as mine, are
They're not the same, no, but it'll give them an idea of what they are.
It's alright. If you go onto Sugar and Crumbs brand, go into accessories and you'll find them there. What have you done? Oh, you're cutting on my grey board. Even I didn't notice. Hey, you lot. She's cutting on my grey board.
There's no.
You said it. There best not be any bloody pizza marks.
There's
on
no
there.
marks.
Look at that, a freaking sword then.
There's no marks. It's fine.
You best get looking on there, Kim. Get looking. Right, come on, we've all got to have a look now.
It's going to cost me a fortune, this, isn't it? Right, just.
Marie Constable's got the spaces. She
Finish
says
it off.
they're great. She's hiding it now with this pink thing. Do I know when Select Island's going to be in? I was hoping they were going to dispatch last week. It's probably going to be this week. I don't know when. I'll chase them tomorrow.
It's fine, Kim, don't panic.
Don't panic.
I'm not
She's
panicking.
panicking. She don't care.
I'm
I
not
thought it was
panicking. I'm not
okay.
panicking.
I was looking, I thought, oh, it mustn't be sharp enough to cut it.
It
so
isn't.
matter.
It
Only a
isn't going
pizza
to.
cutter, it's not a knife.
It
is it?
isn't going to cut it.
You use like circular cutters on it all the time. It's no sharper than that.
All right. Okay. I was testing you and you failed
Yeah.
miserably.
Yeah.
I noticed.
Oh
but I
God,
didn't
Leslie
think it was a
Green, she
problem.
spotted it. She's going, the new grey board.
I know. I was told earlier I would get into bother if I did that.
We've got to make you buy it now, Kim.
That's what I mean. It's going to cost me a fortune. Right, it's done now. That's the new one. That is the proper one.
Good.
That's still
Yeah,
done.
Donna Marie, she spotted it before the other lady. Cutting on the grey board, cutting on the grey board. Oh, Claire Main was before that. Board. Oh gosh, I've missed all these, see, because I'm behind on the comments.
See, you all hate me now, don't you?
So Jackie, watching you on YouTube, will there be any silver shades in the Wonder Dust? I just bought all the other shades and a brush. I can't wait to have a play. They're amazing. We have got more colours, but I'm struggling to get a decent silver. We've had some silvers, but I just don't think we've hit the mark yet with them.
No. There you go.
Yay!
This way.
There, that's looking normal now. Isn't that looking good? That now, I feel as though I can put my toes on that now. I was looking at that before and I was thinking, crikey, they must be really high up in them shoes.
That is perfect.
Well done. Right, well done. We're on it.
Now, normally you don't, once you've done that, you leave that to dry. But tonight I am going to put the inner on it to show you can. You can do it while it's still flexible and wet or damp, but you have to leave it longer at the end. Because you've got to
You're wrong being on Facebook, eh? I didn't know you did Facebook.
Yeah, they'll be making fun of me.
Yeah.
They'll be showing me in my rollers soon.
Well, apparently they know who he is. They said, yeah, Ron Firth's been on Facebook telling them. Ron Firth commented earlier, the sandpaper is called Marker. It's like Janet, but with a B.
Like Janet with a...
Bannet.
Brannet. Why do you say
Okay.
that? I can't say it. You know what I'm like.
Marker a brown. A bagnet.
Simon can't say it either. Go on.
Whatever they call it,
cannot
it's
believe
really,
yours.
really good.
I cannot believe you're stumped. You normally show me up over these
It's
things.
going like that.
Oh, right, okay.
The brand is called Marker Abranet.
Abranet.
I'll leave it with that. I'm not going to try and repeat it because I can't.
You can read them 3 words, can't you?
I can do the marker.
Net.
There you go, girls.
The
Abranet.
The colours that I'm using for this, if I can get a word in edgeways, are latte. I'm using latte on this one.
Not the bag that you put your bras in the washing machine. That's something else.
It is true, the product's not food safe, and we never said it was food safe.
No.
But you're not going to heat these shoes anyhow.
And-
these shoes are for display purposes.
And also...
If you want to eat one of these shoes, you're going to have very poorly teeth and a poorly tummy.
Yeah, But it is good because you don't get any bits of sand from the sandpaper.
So some of you have asked about the polystyrene stand. The polystyrene stand is part of the kit, and John put a post on earlier tonight, and we've sold out of the 6 kits that we had. We've got one here in the kitchen that we've opened up brand new just to show you. So we haven't taken anything out and used it. We're just showing it here. I put that back on the website. That's sold. So I've only got 5 mini kits left available. So exactly the same, but mini. I see that you've been talking about the blue Wonder Dust. I will show you the blue later on. Kim needs about 15-20 minutes later on break while while a few things dry. So I'm going to fill up the time.
I needed 15 minutes when you disappeared.
It
was 15 minutes for my my heel.
Oh, was it? So what have you done then?
Well, I've done everything else since.
Oh, I didn't know that you needed it that quickly.
Yeah.
I said you're halfway in. There you go, Wendy's absolutely right. You wouldn't eat the shoe anyway. As the florist sets super fast, it does. You don't want to eat this. You don't want to eat this. It's for sitting on your cakes.
Yeah, and it's just too hard. Oh, I know children that might have a go, but it's just too hard.
I believe there's something going on in Australia, which is bizarre because my daughter lives in Australia. I was talking to her on Saturday, and she was like sweating her guts out with humidity. And now I'm reading here all the comments about how they're flooding. So
yeah,
she's right.
It looks really, really bad.
Does it? I've not seen.
Yeah.
She's actually on Runaway Bay on the Gold Coast. So I don't know what it's like there, but she's right on the water.
I think it's near Sydney.
Oh, well, she's nowhere near Sydney.
Where they've had the really bad storms.
No, my daughter's nowhere near Sydney.
Yeah, people are having to leave the homes. In fact, on the news last night, there was a young couple supposed to be getting married in their own home that day.
Are you joking?
And you see the home floating down.
Oh no, that's
in
not
the
nice,
floodwater.
Not
Absolutely
nice.
devastated, I think they were.
Yeah, I should think.
Right, I'm now cutting out the inner sole.
Oh, they're saying New South Wales is being badly flooded. Isn't that weird? Because I spoke to Adele, and there she was. I was saying, why have you got your own hair up in ponytails when you're out? And they said it was so hot and humid. She was supposed to have phoned me yesterday, and she didn't. I just thought she was busy.
So it shouldn't be affecting them.
Well, they said it's Sydney, but somebody just said it's going on in New South Wales as well.
They did say
you're cutting on my grey board again, you tricky. What are you doing, you?
It's not marking.
Hey?
It isn't marking at all. Honestly, it's not marking.
The only reason I notice is all these bloody wow things are coming up here.
Oh, don't shout at me. Don't get mad.
She's trying her hardest, Karen. Give her a break.
She's trying.
You're just going to get making mistakes again.
Give her a break. She's got a pink one there. So these pink cutting boards.
See, I'm used to rolling out and cutting on the same board.
Yeah.
So this.
Yeah, but when you become the proud owner of a grey or a pink board,
I would still
use a
still do it because there's no mark. I wouldn't use a knife.
Yeah.
But I would still use my pizza cutter. In my defence.
They're all there. They're all there. No.
They're all hated. I know. I apologise.
There we go. We've got board alert, board alert, board alert. They're all coming up. Board alert. Time to get the tracks out.
Time to get what out?
The tracks.
Oh.
Because when you have a little mark, just rub a bit of tracks in it. It goes away.
See,
Well,
there
aren't even any marks.
Listen, I'll be examining that after.
You can examine it all you
Karen
want.
will be in tomorrow. She'll be all over it.
Oh yeah, she did. She did warn me.
Ask Karen to bring the microscope
Right.
so you can have a good look at it.
Right, go on.
Stitching tool. You don't have to do it, but it does look nicer.
Yes, it does look nicer.
So,
Let me
can you get it?
find.
Yeah.
So the stitching tools that we sell are PME. I don't know what this one is that Kim's got here, but
I have no idea.
yeah. So the stitching tools, to be fair, if you haven't got a stitching tool, you should have one because they're great for when you're making handbags, detail, even if you're making like your little jumpers and stuff like that, anything, they look fabulous. We do sell a kit by PME, by the way, that comes with its own caddy with all the tools in. So if you're starting out on buying tools, that kit is excellent.
I
Carol?
concur. Yeah, I can tell you that. It is a good kit. I have that kit.
Eh? Yes, you've got that kit, haven't you?
You use it regularly?
Regularly, yeah.
Okay.
I have to admit that I never use the stitching tool.
Well, how many handbags do you make?
I use it quite a lot. So, yeah, I'm on the right board.
You're on the right board, yeah.
I did nearly stop myself.
I sell the Stay Fresh hinged mats. I used to sell just the single mat, but then it got on my nerves because every time I picked it up, the stuff was below, so I prefer the hinge ones, so I've gone to the hinge ones now.
Okay. There we go. And water.
Debbie Hargreaves says, oh, I tell you, Debbie's a fan of you on this live, isn't she, Simon? There she is. We want to see Simon demo the caddy and the tools. Goodness me. Oh, tell you.
He's in good books again. Like John?
He's in good books again because he's got a nice purple beard again, albeit it does need a tidying up with a trim.
Right.
Yeah, it's looking a bit fluffy.
Oh, maybe just needs some
Sorry.
beard oil.
Sorry.
We've got a show going on here.
You carry on, I'm just...
Now we put the smaller one on.
Yes. And if you smooth it down, hopefully you won't get any little bubbles. Bit there. That's done. And now I shall leave that to dry. I'm not going to do anything else with that one purely because if I'm doing it strappy, then I need it to be dry.
But doesn't it make a difference just putting that inside there? It looks lovely, doesn't it?
It is actually thicker than I would normally do.
Yeah. See, that's because she hasn't got our pastry strips.
Because
But if you use our pastry strips are brilliant. I know I keep saying it, but they are great. And Kim's used them before.
You've got a 1mm as well, haven't you?
I know, just a 3mm.
Is it just
we used
a 3?
to do the 1mm.
Right, yeah.
We used to do the 1mm, but the problem with the 1mm, when you post them out to people, they snap an arm.
Okay.
Keep breaking. So I stopped doing them.
Yeah. Right, do you want to see me cock up another one?
Go on then, go for it, girl.
I might have to have some more glue to this actually. I use the ordinary tool for this one. Yeah. If you want to talk while I make this up.
No, carry on, you're alright.
Okay.
The pink round mat you're looking for, I am going to stock them and sell them, but at the moment the place that I'm going to buy them for, they're working out a tad expensive. So I intend to have a little chat with them tomorrow just to see if we can get them down on price a little bit. So I'm going to get the round boards, round boards in pink and in grey. And the reason I've got them in is because Rachel Hannah likes to use them as a workboard. And then I used it for lustering on the other day and it looked great. I quite liked it actually.
What are they made from?
Acrylic.
Kim, do you still want that heel in the freezer?
Oh yes, please.
Yes, you want it left in, or you want it out?
I'll show people how to get it out. So.
Oh, look at that. So, a relative in Australia posted today they're having trouble with huge amounts of spiders as they are appearing as they're trying to reach the higher ground.
Oh dear. I don't mind spiders, but I think in Australia it's a bit of a problem, especially when they bite. This is going to take a while, Carol.
What?
Mixing this in.
Oh, is it? Right. Well, why do you do that? I've got to show them all the new goodies then.
Okay.
In the morning.
Right.
Right, so Kim just needs to mould this. So
Just let me show you how to take
yeah,
this
go on.
out.
Yeah.
This I have trouble with. I think it's just my hands, but you have to separate it and push. My hands don't work very well, I'm afraid, so it takes me a while. No, you're alright. I do it eventually. It just takes a while. And then you can. It's been in longer than 15 minutes, isn't it? So it's quite hard. It's coming.
There we go.
There you go.
How beautiful is that?
And as you can see, the edges are just a little bit raggy or ratty or whatever you want to call it, and you can smooth that off with your anything you want.
So for the inner sole then, what colour did you use? Did you still use the latte?
I used the latte, but just a very light colour.
So I introduced Kim to Colour Splash many years ago. When you see that she did the, but did you use it for the pillow cake, didn't you?
Yeah.
Was it pillow cake?
Yeah.
So many years ago, and since then she's been using them. But when she came in tonight and showed me all these shoes, I went, "Ooh, what colours are you using?" She went, "I'm using your Colour Splash." I said, "It's not mine. I just sell it." But it is the Colour Splash range. But you all know I'm a massive big fan of Colour Splash. So those are all the colours. I can go through them with you again.
There are some beautiful colours.
Yeah. So Kim is going to pop down to the bottom end of the kitchen while she moulds this colour in, and I'll just show you some new goodies. Yeah. Right, so let me just show you some new goodies. I'll just quickly move these out the way a minute.
Just check that board.
Check the board.
Check the board.
Let me just check the board. There's not a mark on it.
There you go.
No, don't
See,
worry.
I knew what I was doing.
Hey?
I knew what I was doing.
I'll just double check again. I'll take my glasses off. No, there's not a mark. Good girl. That means you can stay another day.
There we go.
Come
Good
back.
view of the green board,
eh?
grey board for
Can you
you.
pass me the...
What? Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Brilliant. Right. So, big box of goodies. So I've got Simon to go from the overhead because it'd be better. So, Lissy Lou's the new range that we brought in. New range that we brought in. So they come in, most of them come in sets. So cutter, embosser. So tomorrow we're going to be busy making cookies, and then we're going to do a live at 2 o'clock to show you how to cut out the sugar paste, put them on, paint them all. So I'm going to get, to be fair, I said Kim's coming to our house tomorrow, but that's Wednesday. So I'm going to get Kim and Karen tomorrow, be making cookie dough and cutting out biscuits. But there's loads of these fabulous sets. Look at that bunny rabbit. Isn't that lovely for Easter? Cool, isn't it? I like that. A jar of hearts. So there's loads of these. So Mr. Nicholas Lodge has been at it again. So we brought out Flour Pro, and he's now got his new log slices. So there's a small and there's a medium. There's the bamboo. That's Katie Sue's. No, it's Nicholas Lodge's. Katie Sue's. And then there's the new panda and the new Easter bunny. How cute is that? And do you know what? I might give that to Kim to play with tomorrow, and she can show you how to do it. See, when we get Kim here, she knows it. She's been in the kitchen quite a few times. And when Kim normally comes here, she normally comes for 3 or 4 days, and she knows that she gets roped into everything, don't you? So don't worry, it's not news to her. She's not surprised.
Well, the extra class was a surprise.
Pardon?
The extra class on Thursday.
Oh, yeah. So we're going to keep you ladies busy this week. So what we're going to do is we've got tonight's live. We're going to do a live at 2 o'clock tomorrow. Then you've got Claire Corbett's class on on Wednesday. Those of you who are in Claire Corbett's class. That's the couture cupcakes, and you should couture cupcakes. They're beautiful. You should be in that class. And then Thursday afternoon we're going to I popped in a spare live. So Thursday afternoon we'll think of something to do for you, and then Kim's here Thursday night, and then we let her go home Friday. And who have we got in on Friday? Doe Griffin.
And so you've got another class.
There you go. Yeah. So busy week. Going to keep you very busy this week. So lots of these are in. So we're going to get them all out. We're going to play. Look at that. I love that. All right, Simon. So I love that. Isn't that lovely, that jar of flowers? So I'm going to show you how to use all these. So we're going to have a great time. Look at that for the kiddies. And then there's Oh Baby. that stalk and a cutter. So I've told Kim she's to get her creative mind on and see what we can do with some of these on cakes as well. So you don't just have to do them with cookies, you can put them on your cakes. So let's also have a look at this cake now then as well. Let me go and get a big knife. So I'll get this out of the way. And for the ladies who have bought this kit, now so I've just put this one back into stock. I brought it home for Kim to use, but then we realised that this is see-through. So Kim's got out hers, which is the same version, but she prefers to draw this. So she prefers to use these, draw these round cake card and use it that way. But the heel in there, look at that, pink, 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 pink. So these are out of stock now, but I will try and find some more for you. But the mini version's in stock. So there was 5 of those, but John put a post on earlier, and I did only have 6. It's not as though you've gone mad, but I did only have 6, and John put a post on earlier to say that Kim was here, and they've gone in 2 hours, 6 of them. But the minis are still available. So let me just put those out of the way. And then Karen wants me to show you her cakes, so I'm just going to do that 1 second. So Karen did a live because so many of you ask about cake mixers and stuff, and why does Karen always get a nice sponge? So I said to Karen, why don't you do the live and go through the sponges? But obviously then they came out the oven so you couldn't see them. So she's asked me to quickly show you. So just a minute. All right, Kim.
Hey, all right.
So what I do when I'm turning a cake over, I put another one on. So just put another one over, take that off, and that is a, I think it was I don't know what egg mix this is, but so look at that, a really nice solid cake. So 2 of those for when you're doing your carving, if you're in Hannah's class. So look how deep that is. Not lovely and deep. Yeah. And then, so she's put all the recipes on the website.
They look nice, don't they?
Yeah, they're nice, aren't they? So I think this is a 10-inch round, because lots of you always ask. Let's turn that over. There's a nice 10-inch round there for you. And the Karen's sponge is lovely. We've already had it today, so I'll get it out of the fridge so I can show you. But we all had a slice with a cup of Earl Grey earlier. Yeah, sorry, was I too fast for you then, Simon?
I was showing the side.
And then, oh. And then she made an 8-inch, which is there, and a 6-inch. Now I can't remember what she did, but you lot all watched the live this morning, but she had extra batter. So with the extra batter, she just put it in for another sponge. But Karen's sponges are always lovely. Always. And always nice and soft. So I'll just get the one out of the fridge just to show you what we had with a cup of tea earlier. There we go. We all had some before. So absolutely delicious. And this is fresh cream as well. So we're going to save this and we'll have this tomorrow. So rather than using buttercream, fresh cream with using the velvet vanilla icing sugar. Delicious. So all you do is you make your fresh cream and then you put in some velvet vanilla icing sugar. Game changer. Absolutely lovely. Right, so I'm throwing cake all over here, but I've got a cake to cut for you. Let me get a knife. So when we were using Bridges cake, when we used, what was it called? It's ganaching set. Bridges ganaching set. When we was using that, we used it last week, and Rachel did it on last Monday, and she did it with white chocolate. So these are dummies, by the way. I'll just take that there. Ooh. Now this, who's seen the video where I was lustering this? So I said to Terry on Friday, I said, come and watch me luster this and show everybody. And she produced a nice little video. But what I thought I'd do is I'll save this cake, cut it for you, so you can see how much ganache was used. Because I know a lot of you are quite interested in that. So I'll just cut it in half. Because Rachel as well was very good last week. She actually showed you how to cover a cake as well. So we're on the board, don't forget. So what a few of the things was that we did notice that when we did the live, a few people said, oh, I can't believe it, she's sticking a pin into the board. But if you remembered, we went up to the board. So when we put the ganache when we put the cake into the kit, we actually filled it to the top and then we put a board on top. So this, can you see now it doesn't cut any further? That's because it's actually on the board, and then you take the sugar paste right the way down to the bottom. So what I'm going to have to do is, and then I'm just going to cut it again. It smells nice, this. Wouldn't normally cut it like this, but it's just so I can open it for you. There you go. And then you can see the ganache, and then you can see inside. So I'll just tip that up.
Which way do you want to go?
Oh, I'm upside down now, aren't I?
Yeah, you don't look.
There we go. Sorry, we turned it round. So there you can see. So the ganache there. So you can see the jam, you can see the ganache, and then you can see the sugar paste. Yeah? So I thought I'd show you that. There we go, and put it back together. Right, shame to waste that cake, isn't it? But I saved it for you so I could show it you. So 1 second. Oh, let me get a nice cloth now, clean up. And then I'm done then, and then Kim can come back. So, where's my cloth? Oh, there it is. Right there, so Kim just needed a few minutes to mould in her blue there. So when you luster as well, don't go and put your hands on it like I just did. Put some of those lovely white gloves on that you used for Ollie's cake. And in this case, I'm just going to put a tea towel around it. Then you won't get any fingerprints on. There we go. So that's that. That's that. It's like the pink board, the grey board. Keep calling them pink board. I'm calling them pink. I've been calling them pink boards for that long now. Right, there you go, Kim.
While I've been waiting, I've just been doing the inside of the heel there. Right, where am I?
Past you.
I've just got the little black tip to do.
There you go. Oh, yeah, that's your thing. Oh, there's the small grey boards there.
These.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh. I feel as though I was on a marathon running around with that lot. Just trying to catch up with the comments. Is the Wonder Dust exclusive to Sugar and Crumbs? Yes, it's our product. It's our product, but John is hoping that when things get a bit normal, we don't ship out of the UK, but what he is hoping to do, he is hoping to let suppliers have it as well. Oh, the blue Wonder Dust. Kim, do you want to show him the blue Wonder Dust? This is our next colour that's coming. Do you want to show him that blue one? It's right there, in front of the Kenwood mixer, on the dummy.
Oh, there.
So grab the cake dummy. So the blue Wonder Dust, we've also got a few other colours on the way as well. But look at this blue one.
That's beautiful.
Isn't that lovely that?
Just point it up to the...
So this
Yeah, you
blue
can
one
see
should be
there,
with us in a
can't
few weeks.
Different shades under different lights.
It's lovely, isn't it? Really nice. So this blue one should be with us in a few weeks, and we've ordered some other colours as well. So I'm sure that when they come in, we'll be doing some more giveaways.
Sounds good. Right, so the things to remember when doing a shoe is take your time, be patient, use a really, really good paste. A lot of people say that you can make your own, just use ordinary fondant and add Tylos, but I've never experienced it, and I've heard a lot of bad reports. So
What was that? You've heard bad reports
about just using ordinary fondant and adding Tylos to it, and
Yeah,
shoes
no.
breaking. And
I wouldn't do that, no.
so I wouldn't recommend that. I would use a really good paste,
Oh.
and one that dries quickly.
Yeah.
So that's that done.
To be fair, that's a good thing about Squire's Florist Paste. It does dry very fast, doesn't it?
Yeah. And another good thing about it is, in fact, I can show you. I think probably on the black one. When it's steamed, do you want to do overhead? You get a really nice sheen.
And did you use that? Was that black sugar paste you've used? You've not used Colour Splash Air for that?
No,
have you?
this is the
black sugar paste.
the black Squires.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you get a really, really nice sheen. Another one I can see. No. Might not see it as well, but
You can see it on the heel very well.
yeah.
Turn the heel over. Look at the sheen on that. Yeah.
It's a beautiful finish. I don't know any others that actually do that. So that's the heel done. Now to roll out for my new sole.
Oh yeah, sorry about the pink cutting board. I've took it away with the gold cake on.
She's taken it. She's taken it away from me, and
But I've replaced it with the new jewel grey one.
You can cut on that, can you?
Eh?
people are going
Well-
to shout at me again.
Pardon? Well, the small grey one. If Kim just turns that over, this is the new jewel grey one, so that you can use it for your veining on one side, and it's bigger than the older pink one. So I've had this one made bigger, so you can turn it around the other side for your cutting board.
Yeah, so it is really, really versatile. It's lovely.
Yeah.
That feels nice.
Yeah.
Right, where's my blue? I did start rolling it out.
Anna, I've got to agree with this. So Anna is saying, "Oh my God, Carol, I made the chocolate biscuit cake, and you was right. It definitely needs a warning label. It's so good. I've not stopped eating it. The last time I had some was on a Facebook Live here, and I think Simon just could not believe how much I scoffed in a live. And I've said to Karen, it's banned. It's never allowed in this kitchen again.
Was it that really, really tall one that I saw you cut up?
Yeah. Oh, it was delicious. It was amazing. I mean, thankfully, Karen took half home, my daughter took half home, so I didn't have it all, but I had a big enough slice here, didn't I, Si? Simon kept eyeballing me as though, like, you pig, how can you eat all that?
It's like
Big
a
chunk.
8-pint mixing bowl
It
full
was
of it.
not that big, don't exaggerate. I had a slice and broke it up.
So was it 5-6 inch tall?
It was 6 inches tall, yeah.
I thought it was a big one. I like this rolling pin because you can push it rather than roll it as well. It's easy for me as well at the moment.
Right, so I've missed a question here, so what's going on? Nikki King, is that mixed with Rejuvenator? Are you talking about the Wonder Dust? If you are, yes it is. Maria Wilson, do you have to sand it if you're covering it? Just need to know what you mean by that.
The heel.
Pardon?
Heel.
The
Yeah.
heel. Yes, if you've got any imperfections, then
Just
yes.
sand them out, yeah.
Yeah.
You only have to sand it, it's just the little edges off the side.
Yeah,
that's
it is.
all.
It's just to finish it off, just to make it a lot neater. Sometimes when it comes out, it will be perfectly neat anyway, and you won't need to do anything. this board's not quite big enough. I'm struggling with this board because
There's a bigger one there. Open that one.
no, I will use this one.
Yeah, no, open the bigger one.
I don't want to get into bother. No, I can. It just fits.
Can't believe you're making her just do that.
I'm not making her do it. She decided to do it herself.
So this is the standard sole that comes in with the kit. And what I've done with some of my shoes is make the toe pointed. In fact, looks like I'm having a pointed toe this time.
So the recipes for Karen's cake, I do believe that she put them on our website. I think Karen is watching, but Karen's going to be in the Sugar and Crumbs Kitchen tomorrow afternoon while Kim and I do a live together, and she'll be able to tell you, but I'm sure she's put them on the recipe website today. So if you just look on the back of your bags, you'll see the name of the recipe website. I can tell it you, it's dead easy. sugarandcrumbsmixingitup.co.uk or .com. Or if you go to the normal website page, okay, just press recipes in the tab. There's loads of ways. So Kim, that's a very good point. Karen Naylor says, do you not know that you don't need the cornflour pouch on our grey boards?
No, I didn't.
No, you don't need them. That's what's so special about them.
No, I didn't.
Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. I'm trying to read comments. What's so good about our grey boards is you don't ever need to use a cornflour pouch ever again.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Just
Thank
You
you.
can't use a knife on it.
No, you can't. But we found out you can use a pizza cutter.
Yeah.
Well, no, you can't. You're not allowed.
Well, I would if mine was at home. And you can. It is usable. So. Right, that's the sole for the blue one done.
Thank you about asking about my back, everybody. I'll tell you about it tomorrow afternoon. You know I like to sit and chat on a Tuesday afternoon. So tomorrow I'll tell you about it. John was laughing his head off because I've been and bought myself a big picture of my back. Not my back, it's fine. So I could explain to John what's wrong. But it's going to take a while, and they've told me the best they think they can do is get me 20% better.
Oh no.
But he said he'll make sure that I don't end up in a wheelchair. Who knows?
Oh, well, that's a bonus.
Yeah.
Right, now then.
Yeah, the ganache kits. Bridget, who makes the ganache kits, I think some of you are getting a little bit confused. We had a bit of a funny email that came in today. So the ganache kits started off by Bridget in Ireland. Now she has been making chocolate biscuit cake for many years, which is an Irish delicacy. And she came up with the liner. Do you need to talk and tell them about this?
No, they can watch while you're talking. Yeah.
So she came up with a liner, and she came up with that idea, and she's had that idea for many, many years. It looks exactly the same as a ganache kit, looks exactly the same, but she never used it for that. And then somebody put the idea to her, could you use it for ganaching cakes? And there the idea was born, and that's what she did. Now, as you know, we've already dispatched over 400 of them. They're not a copy of anybody's product, okay? There's two products on the market. They both look different, but they both do the same job. It's personal. You know how many rolls of wallpaper there are in the world? There's loads. How many paint companies is there? How many tea bag companies is there? How many coffee shops is there? I'm sure we've got room in the world for 2 ganache kits. It's ridiculous, isn't it?
Yeah.
So,
But that's the way it goes.
yeah, it is.
So there it is, with a nice pointed toe.
There we go. Yeah. Isn't that fabulous? And that's the navy blue colour splash. I love that blue there. I know it's not navy blue, but I love it in that colour.
It is a
It's
beautiful colour.
like a lilac-y blue, isn't it?
Yeah, there is
Yeah.
a lilac colouring with it. So what I'll do is I'll actually finish this shoe off, and while it's still wet, and show
good.
everybody.
Yeah, absolutely. So anyhow, so Bridget came up with the biscuit liner, which, like I say, she's been doing that for many years. And all she's done is she's just gone and had it branded. That's all it is. She's just gone and had it branded because it was just a plain liner. And lots of people in Ireland have had them for years. And then a lady contacted me and asked me would I like to promote it here in the UK. I did say, is this stuff available? Let me have a look at it. I did. I'm really happy with it. We have sold out and surpassed expectations, and the girls from Ireland are overjoyed about how much we've sold. The only downside is the clips got lost. For the last order, the clips got lost in the post. So half the order has been dispatched, and that went out to customers last week. So if you're still waiting for them, it's because we're just waiting for the clips. They'll be here very soon, but they had to be reordered. Leslie Green, I am surprised that I haven't told Kim the magic of the board. Completely didn't even think about it. I'm so used to everybody knowing about the boards. I just didn't even think that Kim didn't know.
Oh, I see. Now I don't do cakes. I don't.
Yeah.
I'm falling behind on everything.
Yeah. Well, with this board, Kim, you can roll out and never have to put sugar paste on it,
Yeah.
ice and sugar on it,
Good.
or corn flour.
But you have to put it on your hands.
Pardon?
You have to put it on your
Yeah,
hands.
you have to put it on your hands, yeah. And your rolling pin.
So let's just move that out of the way while I sort this out.
You not get a rolling pin made at the same store?
Pardon?
You not get a rolling pin made at the same store?
He has made me a little mini rolling pin of the same stuff to try, and you've just recently taken a picture of it.
Oh, I didn't try it.
No, I haven't tried it, but we have got to try it. So Simon's asking, can we make a rolling pin of the same stuff? And Simon hasn't realised that the mini version I gave him, and the supplier is just waiting for me. It's a 6-inch version. He's waiting for me to try it, see if it works without corn flour. And if it does, he's going to make them bigger for me.
A little bit of advice when you're colouring your sugar paste. Everybody complains about having coloured hands. If you enclose it in completely and make it into like a little parcel and then start mixing it in, you don't get colour on your hands. See, I did the blue, and I mean my finger ends are slightly discoloured, but that's nothing to do with the actual colour.
So Dinas, I agree with you. They're pointy shoes. They remind me of Victoria Beckham shoes, because that's all she wears, isn't it? Pointy shoes. Yeah. Your toes don't go to the bottom of pointy shoes.
No, you have strange toes.
Yeah, you have strange toes.
No, you don't want pointy. You don't want pointy toes. Yeah, you're right. It's not sticking to the board. It's just sticking to my hands.
Yeah.
Need gloves as well then.
Pardon?
Need non-stick gloves.
Non-stick gloves, yeah. Have you brought that little rolling pin back? Is it in that box?
Yeah, but ages ago.
Oh, I bet. Is it in that other box?
In the last box, yeah.
Oh, okay. Right now. We'll have to test it. To be fair, I forgot the guy asked me to test it. He rang me on Friday and asked me to test it. He said, have you tested it yet? I went, tested what? He said, the rolling pin. I said,
No. Nearly incorporated.
So how do we store the biscuit cake? I store it in the fridge, but I've got to be honest, we ate it that fast it didn't stay there very long.
The answer is you don't store it.
You don't store it, no. And the thing is, once you've taken it out of the fridge after it's set, you bring it back a little bit to room temperature so that you can slice it nicely. And if you want to get it out of your tin straight away, just sort of submerge your tin in a little bit of warm water, just if you want to get it out straight away, providing it's not a loose bottom tin.
Right, now I'm going to roll this out, seeing as I can't put it through the pasta machine because I've broken it.
Simon, you're going to have a look at the pasta machine.
Oh, it's alright, I'll roll it.
Roll it.
Can't do it now, really, though.
You can mend it later.
Nobody wants to see me trying to faff around with the pasta machine, do they?
Try and mend it.
Elaine, you don't need to freeze the cake. Seriously, just leave it in your fridge. Leave it in your fridge. Just wrap it up and leave it in the fridge. It'll be fine. Don't need to freeze it. That biscuit cake, I'm telling you now, you're all going to be...
3 stone heavier?
Yeah. I was trying to think of a nice word. say. You could all look like me.
I'll give it over.
If you keep making that biscuit weight, seriously, you've got big problems. Right, does the support shaper for the heels come with the kit, or do you have to buy it separately? It comes with the kit. Yeah.
Yeah, it comes with the kit. I've just got, because I've done so many shoes, I've just got all different ones, different sizes, and that'll be okay, that'll be fine.
I might have missed something here, Tracy. I don't know what the playground stuff is, so I'm not sure if I've missed a comment. Carol, have you got loads in now of the ganache kits? If so, I will put in an order. We haven't got them yet. We're still waiting for the clippets to arrive. The ladies were hoping that the clippets were going to arrive within 2 weeks. We put a 4-week delay on, just in case there was any more delays. But the ladies are hoping they're going to arrive by the 27th of March. They can't promise, but they're hoping they're going to arrive by then. I have put that the pre-orders up to the 14th of April just to give ourselves some time, because once they arrive with the girls in Ireland, they've then got to be packed, sent to us, and then we've got the Easter holidays, which then means that there's going to be a backlog at customs. So I just thought, rather than stress everybody out, I'll give you more time than you need, and then if you get them early, it's a bonus. Good idea, isn't it? Yeah.
Are you asking, or are you talking to yourself?
No, I'm talking to them.
Okay.
I do answer my own questions, don't worry. Simon just nods. I look at Simon when I'm asking the questions. He eyeballs me back and I nod.
Okay.
I have to pretend to be
interested.
Everyone that's listening.
Oh dear.
Yeah, this sole is slightly marbled, but it'll be fine. So
yeah, we put a video up of the ganache kits the other day, and somebody said, "Are we copying somebody?" And we went, "No." And thankfully, Bridget's Cake Room jumped in. We're not copying anybody. It's not even our product. I didn't know anything about it until a month ago. Didn't even know it existed. So, but what I can tell you is that Bridget, who is a lady of my age, I think a little bit older, has been using her kit for a very long time, way before anybody else. And even she says there's plenty of room in the market for everybody. So I just don't get it. There's plenty of beers on in the pubs, isn't there? Plenty of butters on the butter aisle. Eh? No, not yet.
3 weeks.
3 weeks, yeah. But there's plenty of everything. I wish people would just stop going on about it. I don't mean you lot in support. I mean the people who just like
to whinge.
No, they just jump on your posts and say something nasty, and you think, you know what, just go and read what you're reading.
It's another solder.
There we go.
Quite a thick solder, but it will look absolutely fine.
So we're going to do this one from start to finish, aren't we?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll finish this
So
off.
have you decided what design you've got in mind yet, or are you just going to wing this one along?
I always wing them. I never know what I'm doing until I actually do it. No, I think what I'll do is I'll put the side piece in. Have a peep toe, so half a shoe with a peep toe.
Absolutely. I like peep toes.
Yeah. And if you do use glue, and you get glue actually on the outside of your shoe, once you've steamed it, that all disappears anyway. So any imperfections tend to just disappear.
Yeah. I just think that as soon as you put the liner in,
It looks like a shoe.
It looks like a shoe, doesn't it? It's mad, isn't it?
Yeah.
But it suddenly looks like a shoe.
Yeah. So I'll do the toe first, and then the heel.
I'll tell you about the story with Kim and I. Many years ago, Kim and I met. Well, she actually got talking to John first, and this is way back. Is it 2015 when we got talking to John? When did the DK applicate? Or was it 2017 when the Dragé Kiss came out?
Do you know? I can't remember.
Anyhow, well, when the Dragé Kiss came out, Kim was helping Gwen with the Dragé Kiss get it out on the market. And when we talk about copies and stuff like that, if anybody knows anything about copies, it's myself, because it was myself and Barry Davies from Carrie Davies. So Barry actually helped me set up, introduce it, making people aware about brand awareness and stuff. And but you can only copy something if it doesn't have a design right or a patent, and you're not copying it, you're just making your own. But what I was doing was I was actually protecting brands, people who actually have brands and design rights. And what I find really interesting is I actually have 49 design rights for the Russian piping tips with the original designer from Russia. And same said company who's accusing me of copying stuff doesn't believe that mine are originals, and yet I'm more than happy to post up all my design rights, and yet other companies won't, which is really funny. You might want to ask yourself a question why they don't post up their trademarks and their patents.
Right, just cutting this out
Just
now.
cutting very gently on the grey board.
God!
It's okay, I'll let you. There wasn't a mark, to be fair.
It isn't marking.
There wasn't a
It
mark.
is absolutely fine.
Yeah.
So.
And she was doing it very gentle.
You don't need to press on a lot.
So it was with Kim and I that we did a lot of work on all that, didn't we, with Gwen?
We did, yeah.
And I was the one who actually came to all the Facebook Lives and actually talked to you all about it before any other company ever did. I actually come and did Facebook Lives with Gwen Powell about it. So there was nobody else talking about it till I did, and I actually brought one of the cake shows to a standstill over it. Do you remember that, Kim? Mm. And I brought a whole riot because there was a guy there selling copies of my nozzles, and basically I nearly closed the whole show down. So that's if you're talking about anybody who understands designs and design rights, you're talking to the girl, not to anybody who's just chatting on about it and has no idea.
Yeah. Yeah, if you want a job doing, Carol will do it.
Yeah.
Again, this is quite a decent thickness.
I like that. Dina says, this is a good one. They don't have anything to patent except their attitude, and no one wants that.
It's true.
That's about those people who go on about they have a design right, they have a patent. They haven't.
No.
Oh, they don't have one for the UK anyhow, or Europe, let me tell you that.
Right, so that is the sole. No, it's not. That's the front bit.
That's the front bit.
Yeah. If you want to thin it off just a little bit around the edge, when you're sticking the sides down, because this is quite thick, so then it looks better when it's on. Yeah, that's fine. And again, when it's dry, you can actually finish it off if you've got any slight imperfections, or just use your fingers. Right, I'm going to use glue for this rather than water.
And do you have a foamer for it to sit on?
Former.
A former. Foamer.
No,
Former.
just use it on here.
Oh dear. How does it hold up?
It just does.
Does it? That's good, isn't it?
Yeah, because I don't do it too thin.
Yeah.
It's quite structured. Hide it. Hold on, what are you laughing at now?
Hey,
What are you laughing at now?
it's just Donna Marie's comment.
Put a little bit of glue around the edge and a little bit of glue on the sides. You might find when you're doing it on your former that it sticks because some glue actually gets onto it, but all you have to do is jiggle it a little bit gently and it comes off. So now when you're doing that, you've got to make sure that it's down to the bottom, down to the heel and the sole. If you don't press it down right to the bottom of the sole, then it doesn't look right when you take it off.
No.
And that's the good thing about doing one when it's all completely dry, because you can remove it and make sure it's attached rather than...
Isn't that good how that holds up? I was thinking that was just going to fall flat.
No.
Good that, isn't it?
Yeah. And what I do to attach it completely is Dresden tool.
Dresden tool?
Just use a Dresden tool. Run it round. And it goes under.
Just saying, just jiggle it a little bit. And then Tracy says, jiggle it, Jeff. Isn't it looking beautiful already?
That's that. You just keep manoeuvring it until you get it how you want it. Again, it's patience. Be patient.
And how long would you leave it like that? Overnight now on that stand?
Doing it from fresh, because nothing is set, then I would probably leave it, once I've finished it, leave it for a week.
Would you? Yeah.
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 So these are things like, if you get your heels made all in time, and then you just start working on them a bit at a time, really, then, don't you?
Yeah.
And then you can just go on to your next project, can't
Yeah.
you?
What I do when I'm working on a shoe is I'll prepare the heel and leave that for a good few days, and then work on the rest. I do normally leave the sole and the inner sole to dry. And once it's completely dry, then I decorate it, but obviously not today.
Yeah.
So
Today you're going to go for it, aren't you?
yeah.
Yeah.
And you can see that's worked
Yeah.
perfectly well.
Yeah. That's brilliant.
Roll out the bits, and I do like the pointy toe. I was going to do the slightly rounded toe, but see, don't work to don't work to anything. I just get on with it, and however it turns out, it turns out. Right. Carol will shout at me for not cleaning my board.
Eh?
Nothing.
No, it's fine.
Nothing at all.
You're the one who's got to pick the bits off your paste.
I know. Oh, so you did see me.
So, what I was going to say to you, if ever you wipe your board with if ever you wipe your board with a wet cloth, dry it afterwards. Don't go and roll out sugar paste on it straight away, because the wet will make it sticky. So the new flavours of icing sugars sold out, girls. So they've sold out, and I'm now preparing some more new flavours. So what do you think about mint and white chocolate?
Sounds nice.
And blueberry cheesecake.
Ooh.
So they're going to be two more flavours that I'm going to get on the list on for you. So mint and white chocolate. We've sold out of the bundles. We couldn't put any more on sale. We actually can't sell you any more. We're waiting for pouches to come in at the end of the week.
See, I've changed my mind again. I'm not doing that one. I'll do that one tomorrow.
And then, but if you like mint and white chocolate, I'm going to get that made. And like I say, I'm going to get blueberry cheesecake. We used to have blueberry cheesecake before, and it was amazing. So the lads at work have said they would like us to bring it back.
Right, so I need a...
I was chatting to Laura on the phone yesterday, and after she'd made the twister marshmallow, when I was talking to her yesterday, she went, Oh my God, Mum, that twister is to die for. She's ate all the marshmallow.
Nice.
She said I just couldn't stop eating it and smelling it. I saw somebody put in the group as well, have you opened up a bag of twister yet? It's to die for, the smell. The paste that we're using is Squire's Kitchen sugar florist paste.
Florist paste, yeah. Which I use all the time now because I just love it. It just works so well.
Yeah. Oh, have you managed to get whipping it up to Abu Dhabi, Julie? Well done. Did we get it out to you, or did you get it from somebody else? It's amazing. We've managed to dispatch all over the world, but can't dispatch anywhere in Europe.
Yeah.
We've sent stuff to Australia, Canada, America, but we can't dispatch to Spain or Italy. Every time we dispatch, it keeps coming back.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, it's a nightmare. And it's like us getting stuff from Ireland. It's just a nightmare.
Yeah.
Sits in customs. Like, what for?
Is this all due to Brexit?
It's to do with Brexit and the new EU rules. And apart from the fact I think they're just being frigging difficult.
Well, I think they've been difficult with everything, aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
Right, this again is quite thick.
We do a mint chocolate icing sugar as well. So I've just seen somebody put there, mint and dark chocolate would be nice, like after 8s. We do actually do a mint chocolate icing sugar, which is delicious.
Now with this, you just manoeuvre it and play with it until you get it how you want it.
I don't know about Northern Ireland stocking our sugars, but in Southern Ireland it's stuff for cakes, that's stock. Oh, thanks Julie, that's good. I don't know what ship and shop is, but I'll have a look at that, what that is. But use my ship and shop in the UK, don't know what that means. Could you use Saraceno to make the shoe?
If it's gum paste or flour paste, then
I will tell you, to make it with Saraceno, you'll need a lot longer for it to set. So Saraceno has got cocoa butter in it, and the reason they did that is to make it more flexible. So Saraceno said that you can use it to make flowers, and we've got loads of ladies complaining that they couldn't make their lovely delicate flowers. So if you look at my description, I've actually taken it off the description.
I would say no then.
Yeah, so I don't promote it for the flowers, even though Saraceno do, but I was just really fed up of customers saying that they couldn't get thin flowers with it, and basically because it wouldn't set. I would say that Kim says that you probably wouldn't use it for the shoe. I would say you could, but I would say that your drying time is going to be a lot longer.
Yeah.
So I would use the Squires.
Does it still set really hard?
It does set very hard, but it takes a lot longer. But the good thing about it is you can eat it.
Yeah.
It tastes far nicer. It tastes amazing.
Yeah.
So you could eat it.
So that is your basic shoe.
Wendy Collins is asking, do you ever condition your paste with Trex first?
No.
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 There you go.
No, you don't need to with this.
No.
I mean, I have done with others in the past, but you don't need to with this at all. So that's your basic shoe. Now to think of how we're going to decorate it. I think a nice big flower. Where did we put the flowers?
Julie, I think I put Squire's flour paste in stock this morning. Just double check. If I didn't, I can put it back in later on.
Which flower?
Oh, you're going to put some flowers on it then? Are you going to use the big blossoms?
Yeah.
Show them that raspberry shoe that you've done. That's with big blossoms, isn't it?
Yeah.
That one there. Look at this one, using the Katie Sue Big Blossoms. So a lot of you bought the Big Blossoms mould off me the other week, And look at this, just Kim's used it on the shoe, and doesn't it look so effective?
I love that.
Yeah, I do.
love that shoe. So which one shall I use? Another really big one? No, I think that one.
So Wayne, these shoes are not edible because they're used with flour modelling paste. So I wouldn't eat these. They've got a lot of tylo in. If you are going to do it with Saraceno, you could eat them. They do set hard, but they take a lot longer to set hard. And I probably wouldn't make things with straps on. I'd probably make more of the type of shoe that Kim's making now, or the ones that are in the background. Don't make any with straps on.
No, the straps will take forever to set. They do take quite a while. So you've got a sparkly white, haven't you?
I've got a sparkly white. What have we done with the sparkly white?
So I'll make the flower, and you
Got
can
sparkly gold.
you think gold will go with that?
I don't know. I'm just wondering whether you could see the white.
Because it's going to be on blue.
Oh right, let me have a look.
So it should do.
Let's have a look. Let's have a look. I'm not sure whether I brought it home. Do you remember when I was using it before? And I said I don't think I brought it home. Where'd I put the pearl? In this kit you do get the foam, but that's quite big, isn't it? What's that for?
That's for the bottom.
Oh right.
The small ones for the top, but I've never had to use.
Yeah.
Never had to use them at all.
I haven't got the sparkling white here. It's not working.
Have you got it in another one of yours?
Golds or the rolly. I've only got the golds or the copper. I've got a silver. The colour. I've got a silver. If you want to use that.
Yeah, the silver will. Yeah, the silver will go. Yeah, that's quite pretty.
How thin a paintbrush do you want?
Well, I'm just going to dust it. I'm not going to paint it first.
Oh, I know.
So I'll just dust it. It should dust. It's quite. It's still quite pliable. So just a little bit of dust. Oh, that's a pump.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to do it?
No, let you get on with it. It's your done.
Teary me.
Do you want any rejuvenator for it?
No.
Right, just going to dust it.
Yeah, let's see what happens.
Mm.
If I only want it to be sparkly, it doesn't have to.
Oh, I see. Right, yeah.
Oh, that's lovely.
So all you ladies, you've all got the sparkling, finishing sparkle. That's it. So do you remember I've been selling it for you all for a long time? I sparkled everybody at the shows. Were you at the last show when I sparkled everyone?
No, I don't think so.
No,
I didn't go to the last
you?
one, did I?
No, yeah. Well, for the last two shows, I sparkled everyone at everywhere. London, Birmingham.
Yeah, it's not attaching as much as I thought it would. Did on the
Yeah,
first
but it does
one.
look sparkly, doesn't it?
Yeah. So if you steam it and sparkle it, that's what we're going to have a go at tomorrow, isn't it? You think?
Pardon? Yeah, yeah, that looks
Yeah.
lovely. No, I think that looks nice. Yeah.
And it just adds another dimension. So just a little bit of.
They're all loving the shoe. Isn't it looking lovely, the shoe? new bundles. I don't know whether John's going to put them on again. At the moment we've no bags, so we can't make any. So I can't actually answer the question. I don't know whether he's putting them on offer again. I know that he sold, if I told you he sold over 700 bundles, I know it was more than that we sold over the weekend.
Of what?
Of the new 5 bundles.
Oh.
Yeah. So we're out of bags. But we've just had a big delivery, and then by the time that we've done the bundles, and when you times that by 5, then we had to sort the trade orders out, then we had to sort out all the other flavours out, so we're waiting on a new dispatch.
Yeah.
Right, look at that. Is that it done?
So yeah, it can be.
Do you want to turn it round?
Which way?
It's facing them.
No, well, that's fine.
Is that fine, yeah? Isn't that good? What do you think of that then, everybody? Isn't that lovely? So it's really nice and simple, that, isn't it?
Somebody's shaking the camera.
Oh, sorry. Right, but isn't that lovely, that? So even then you don't even have to go mad on the detail there, and look how pretty it looks.
No,
absolutely
it's,
lovely.
Simple is sometimes best.
Well, they say that, don't they?
Yeah.
Less is more. Stand back.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what are we going to do? We're going to show them how to do the beige one tomorrow.
Yes. If
What
that's
time
okay.
is it now? Oh, look at that. Good time in that, Kim. 5 to 10.
There you go.
Eh?
That's
Yeah.
Turn it round so it's facing the other way so we can see the flour on the...
There you go. To that camera. Just turn it round. Are you got it on side camera?
No.
No, turn it to him. Okay.
It's got it.
Has he got it?
Yeah, it's got it.
Yeah, but turn it round again. There we go. Yeah, that's it.
It's a pretty little flower.
Isn't it lovely, that? What do you think, everybody? So, sorry that we've sold out of the big ones, but John put a post on earlier. It looks like you all jumped on it. We did only have 6 sets. I put one more in stock, the one that I've got here in the kitchen. We do have the mini set. The mini set is just exactly the same. It's just a smaller version. You'll save on sugar paste.
Yeah. And you can put it on a smaller cake.
And
I
you
mean,
can put it on a smaller cake, yeah.
this one I would recommend an 8-inch cake.
Yeah.
Nothing smaller than an 8-inch cake.
Yeah.
And you can always do it on a 7-inch drum as well. If you decorate a 7-inch drum, stick it to the drum, then you can put it on your cake, and
Yeah.
you can take it off and save it if it's on a drum.
So can you paint the flour paste in the same way you paint sugar paste? Absolutely.
Yes.
Of course you can.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. So that's good to know. Like Kim says, if you've got this one, ideally for a minimum of an 8-inch size cake, and the smaller ones is fine for the other ones. So it's up to you really what you want to put on them. The good thing with the smaller one is you can make 2, put 2 on a cake.
You could, yeah,
Yeah.
make a pair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You should have put the new blue Wonder Dust. I've not put the new Wonder Dust on because it didn't arrive in time, but it's on its way. Do you like that blue then? Yeah. Do you want to just show them that blue again,
It's
Kim?
beautiful. Yeah.
So hasn't she done well with this cake? There it is. There it is.
Eventually.
Yeah. Hasn't she done well with this shoe? And Kim's just going to show you the blue. So this colour's on its way. It didn't arrive with the other colours. So
It is like a sort of an azure blue, isn't it?
yeah.
It's,
Might have a lot of blue cakes this year.
yeah.
Yeah, but we have got
Really
other
nice
colours
Christmas.
coming as well. So when they do come in, I'll be doing some giveaways of that as well. But I do hope you like the shoe. Those ladies who bought it, well done. I am going to try and find some more tomorrow. I'll be on that tomorrow for you, but I can't make any promises. Like I say, I was onto the supplier today, and I only just managed to get the last minis off them. Isn't that lovely? So Kim is back in the kitchen tomorrow at 2 o'clock. And we are going to be, what's Karen said? Karen franked the life out of one of the stall holders at NEC. He warned me about that mad woman with the spray. Yes, with the with this finishing sparkle. Yeah. So what I was going to say to you, we're back in the kitchen tomorrow afternoon, and we're going to be playing with the Lissy Lou range. So I'm going to let Kim go to bed with it all tonight, so she can get her creative mind thinking about it.
I've never seen them before. I haven't got a clue what
She's
they
no
are.
idea what they do. I do. I know what they do. I'll get them busy with it tomorrow morning. Before I go to work, I'll get them all busy. Get Karen and Kim. They'll be ready by 2
Interesting.
o'clock.
Yeah, it should be interesting.
And then I'll show you how to use them.
Thanks, Carol.
What? No, they'll be able to use them, but I want Kim to think of a creative idea putting them together. Sorry, I didn't mean it like that. No, she's very good at putting cakes together. So
let them try them out and then you'll show them how to do it.
no, I didn't mean it like that. Sorry. And then I'll show you how to use them because Kim's never seen them before.
I know I haven't.
But I'll get her to tonight. I can get her thinking about it. I'm not very good at putting a cake together. Can we have Carol? Can we have a live showing how to use a steamer, please?
I can use a steamer on a shoe. Show you how to
Well, why don't
use
you
it on
do
a shoe.
that now? Why don't you get your steamer out?
Okay.
I don't sell steamers, but if you want me to, let me know and I'll get them in. I've never sold a steamer in my life, but if you desperately want one, I can buy them in.
Right. Where did I put my steamer?
I'll get Kim to get her steamer out. Is it the PME one? Yeah.
It is, yeah.
Yeah. So it's the PME steamers. I'll phone my man at PME tomorrow and say, listen, my girls want steamers.
They do come in handy. They definitely come in handy.
Yes, Wendy, you was covered in it, and your fella as well, wasn't it? I covered everybody. I used one tub of finishing sparkle at 2 shows last year. It went a long way. I got all the men. We had the ladies on the Master Ticino store come over every morning to be sparkled. They were really funny. They did. 4 ladies every morning turned up at the stand, stood there. And I went, can I help you? This is the first day that I did it. And they said, yeah, you sparkled us yesterday. Can we be sparkled again? I went, yeah, of course you can. That was on the Saturday. And then they turned up Sunday morning. I knew what they were there for then. Right, here we go. Sparkled them.
Can you plug me in, please? Hold on.
Oh, you can go in that plug down there if you will.
Oh, okay.
That'd be easier.
Where is it? Oh,
You see it
this
that's
side.
up there. The shoe looks lovely. They love the shoe. What are you gonna steam then?
I can't steam that because it's not dry.
Oh, you was going to use some luster dust, wasn't you? And
Yeah, I
steam
could.
that. Do you want to roll out some sugar paste then, and then lustre it, and then steam it?
Yeah.
Should
okay.
we do that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can, no problem.
So we're just going to roll out some sugar paste for you. Is it sugar paste or the flour paste?
Whichever you want.
I don't mind. It's up to you.
I'll use the flour paste.
Yeah. We're just going to roll out some flour paste for you. We'll lustre it with the Wonder Dust, and then Kim will steam it for you.
No, I'll tell you what. I'll do the blue flour.
Do the blue flour. Ah, right, very good.
Yeah, I'll do the blue flour.
Angela, I don't know how much the smaller ones are. I didn't bring them home, but the information should be in the product list.
Don't need that,
Kim,
does it?
if you was making a shoe for someone, how much would you charge for it?
At the moment, including postage, I charge £35,
£35.
which is quite cheap considering how much the postage
I
is.
didn't want to
the
say
lining.
anything, but I think that's very cheap.
Yeah.
The smaller shoe, I don't know. What you'll have to do is go into the product information, and it's in the product information. I'm just looking at the last comments, so I don't want to leave the live at the moment, but just go into the product information and it should be there. If it's not there, I'll find out in the morning. Carol, when do you think you'll get this size back in stock? I don't believe me, I was on the phone to the supplier giving them earache. I'll do what I can in trying to find stock for you. So they've said thank you for a brilliant evening, Kim. They've thoroughly enjoyed themselves, and thank you, Carol and Simon.
You're welcome.
Are we going to do a pink Wonder Dust? Yes, we are. We wouldn't be the same without pink. But I've got a few pinks coming, so just wait. Hold the space. And a nice green one as well. So in about 3 to 4 weeks, the blue will arrive. The larger kits, I'm just waiting on stock from the supplier. The supplier hasn't got any either, but I'll be having a chat with them again tomorrow. I did have a chat with them on their home phone number tonight on the way home from work, so they do know what I'm after. Everyone's saying thank you for a brilliant live. Thank you very much. The shoes are so pretty. Thank you, Kim. It's really nice to see the shoes coming together, isn't it? You could show them how to put those buttons. We're gonna do another shoe tomorrow, aren't we?
Yeah.
Are we gonna do finish the latte one tomorrow?
Yeah, can do.
Yeah.
And I'll do it a strappy one.
Oh, she's gonna do a strappy one. So 2 o'clock, we're doing a live tomorrow. So, and Kim will show you how to do a strappy one, as well as using the Lissy Lou moulds tomorrow. So go on then, what do we do for steaming now?
I'm sure I'll just turn it up a bit. Yeah, because it's going to. Right.
And can you put any colour over the top of that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't see why not.
Yeah.
What you have to do is wait for it to just go tacky.
I'll use my gold.
Okay.
Do you want a brush?
Not need to use gold rather than that silver that I was using. Because I was going to take that flower off and put the other flower on scenes with.
There we go. Got silver then. Some that gold on that bit.
Can I have a big brush that I can?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, sorry, I put them all in. I put them. Are they down there?
I can remember how you did it.
Oh, there's some in the cupboards. Do you want to pass me that gold back?
Yeah. If it's too wet, then it doesn't work as well. So I'll just
What else would you use a steamer for? They all love the shoe.
You can use it for getting rid of all marks on your cakes.
Can you?
Yeah.
How do you get marks off your cakes?
You just steam them. If you've got corn flour, that's it.
And what does that do?
If you've got corn flour marks on your cakes.
Oh yes, I see.
You
Yes,
steam it and it comes off. Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
There you go.
There you go. That's pretty,
Wow,
isn't it?
yeah.
That is pretty.
And do you have to steam it again?
No. I would steam it again when I did the whole cake, the whole shoe. So if I take that off there, and put that on.
Oh, that's pretty. Isn't that pretty, that? Isn't that beautiful? So you ladies who've got the finishing sparkle, there you go. Isn't that lovely there? That's sparkling away.
That is really.
That makes
really
a difference, that, doesn't
Yeah.
it? Yeah.
It makes it pop.
Yeah, it does.
So it makes your shoe even more special. And it's just such a simple decoration. You can spend hours and hours on a shoe. I can remember when I did the DK one, and put so many pearls on it. It took forever. Even with the DK, it took a long time.
Yeah, well, that one you did with the pearls was beautiful, though.
Oh, it was.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but that's just quick and simple.
Yeah. So Janie Scott says, "Thank you for a smashing demo, Kim. I would like a small kit. So how long is the shoe that you have used?" Kim is using the bigger kit that we've sold out of stock. So Kim's using the bigger one. She's using the 4.5-inch heel one. The smaller kit is a smaller heel, but suitable for 6-inch cakes. This one here, Kim says you really need an 8-inch cake.
Yeah. And a 7-inch shoe.
We'll get there. They're 6-inch dummies, aren't they? It's that second one, a 6-inch dummy. So to go show them that if you try and stand your cake on that. So if you get a shoe and try and stand on it, it's too big, isn't it?
Yeah.
So if you've got the bigger ones, you need an 8-inch cake. They won't stand on a 6-inch one. So Kim will grab a shoe for you and show you. See, look, it is just staying on, but it looks a bit daft.
It goes on, but it hangs over. So an 8-inch is ideal.
Yeah. So you need an 8-inch cake. So it just shows you that the bigger set, how big this shoe is.
It is
so if you
equivalent to a size 4, I would say.
Yeah. So if you want a smaller shoe, then well, I don't know if they're in stock now anyhow, but if you want a smaller shoe, then you can put them on a smaller size cake.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good to know, isn't it? So you can see there. Fantastic. A few ladies have got a steamer and never used it.
Oh,
Right.
I use mine all the time.
Right, everyone, so thank you very much for joining us. I'm not going to come and say goodbye to you. I'll leave Kim where she is. So thank you, Simon.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And thank you everybody for watching.
Thank you.
Yeah. And thank you, Kim, for joining us. And Kim will be back in the kitchen tomorrow at 2 o'clock.
Doing I don't know what.
We don't know.
Remember to like and share.
Yes, don't forget, like and share, but not into the class groups and not into our own groups, just with your friends. And if anybody doesn't know that I'm off Messenger, I've taken myself off Messenger simply because everything needs to go to the Sugar and Crumbs info.sugarandcrumbs@icloud.com. It's just that my Messenger's bombarded with loads of questions that are customer services related, and I'm spending my night trying to answer them and not getting on with my own job. So it does mean that I've missed all my lovely friends who I talk to on Messenger, but they can now get me on WhatsApp. So.
I don't do WhatsApp.
Hey?
I've never done WhatsApp.
not.
I've got friends that really do complain, and even the family, they've got a family WhatsApp group and they chat away, and I'm totally oblivious.
I have a family WhatsApp group as well that we all chat on there. So sorry for coming off Messenger, but it just got bombarded with customer inquiries, and I don't deal with customer services, so I just needed to send it back down the channel to the business. And so like I say, we're going to be back in the kitchen tomorrow at 2 o'clock. Wednesday we have only got Tracy Mann tomorrow night, and then Wednesday is Claire Corbett in doing her couture cupcakes. So if you're not on that class, you want to get on it because they're going to be beautiful. They're amazing, and she's got lots of other things to show you in there as well, with different types of embossers and stuff. And then Thursday I've sprung one on Kim. So we've got an extra live on Thursday afternoon at 2 o'clock and a live on Thursday night. Don't know what we're doing yet, no idea, but we'll be doing something. So we'll see you tomorrow, girls, 2 o'clock. Cheerio.
Thank you for visiting.
Bye.